Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike Rashid. Um, just wanted to chime in on something, an article that my boy Mars Motion sent to me the other day, and my bro Mark Lobliner and Sean Torbati they spoke on it the other day, and we was all in Chicago, but I was at my hotel when they blogged on it. I wish I was there. It's about the dad body. Um, I read the article, and do I have an opinion on it? Yes, I do. Um, I think it's, to each his own, you know, but I feel like the girl that wrote this is an extremely shallow person, extremely insecure. I mean, she says in the article that she's insecure. A dad body. Here's the definition of a dad body. A body resembling a man who lives a sedentary lifestyle, flabby, usually comes with a keg gut, sometimes can see his penis, most of the time cannot. Body resembles his personality, blah, 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 blah. Once in shape, but clearly has lost athletic properties, best suited for sitting in a desk chair, blah, 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 blah. And then she goes on to say all of these different qualities of a dad body, like the benefits in her mind. And some of them is no one wants to cuddle with a rock. Um, she wants people to be like, oh, they look cute together, but it's even better when she's the center of attention. We want to look skinny, and the bigger the guy, the smaller we feel, which is something I understand because innately, women are attracted to strong men that can protect them. That's like that's like a natural attraction, something you don't even think about. But you don't have to be out of shape and overweight to be strong or bigger than your woman. Like that's crazy to me. Let's see. Few things worse than taking a picture in a bathing suit. One being taking a picture in a bathing suit with a guy who is crazy fit. We don't want a guy that makes us feel insecure about our body. We are insecure enough as it is. We don't need a perfectly sculpted guy standing next to us to make us feel worthless. Come on, man. Like honestly, first of all, I'm a huge component in the fact that life is not all about working out and having a nice body or a pretty face. That shit is just to me that's a byproduct. Looking good and being physically attractive is a byproduct of caring about your physical health, and for those who want to increase their strength, their stamina, and doing things like strength training, resistance training, and general exercise. You know, that is not something to be. That is not something that you look down on somebody upon. Now granted, there are shallow people, and I think that it's really lame for guys. The guys that's in the mirror 24/7, fucking getting their hair just right, and you know trying to scope the body 24/7 every fucking day of the year, meal prepping to be as shredded as possible. To me, that's a bit obsessive, and it's a bit feminine because I feel like beauty is more of a role of a woman. If we're going to be attractive, let it just be because it's going to shine through our personality, through our hard work ethic, our drive, our successes in life, you know. And of course, if we care about our health and we're taking care of ourselves, we're training right, we're eating fairly decent, you're going to look the part. You know what I mean? I'm not super shredded right now, but I'm all right. And that's because I have a good, healthy balance between, you know, real world, real life. If I take my kids to the movies, I am having popcorn. You see, I got my white cheddar, right here on deck, but I'm not overdoing it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put, good fuel in my body, and I'm training and I'm working out because that's something that I love to do. It's a stress reliever. I like to be strong. You know, that's that's something that I feel like is nothing. Do not, fellas. If any of you have read that article, don't fucking take that for that's the gospel. There's nothing wrong with you pursuing a stronger and better you. You know what I mean? If there's women that's insecure about that, then fuck it. You don't want an insecure woman. You want a strong person. Because if I'm with somebody and she's in shape or looks good and something happens to where she can't train in the same capacity, she don't look the same years later, that's fine. Like If it's especially if it's like a medical condition or stress or whatever, but we work through that. You know what I'm saying? If you love somebody, you love them for who they are, not just because of their body. Like once their body doesn't look the same, then that's it. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing right now: none of you, me, or anybody else is going to be fucking shredded in immaculate shape forever. It doesn't last that long. Our bodies are degenerative by nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that's going to happen. That's why you got to have something more than the physical to offer. And this chick is writing this article is basically telling you it ain't nothing like that's just the most important thing is the physical, and she prefer a less physically appealing physique on a man to help her feel secure. But that's not what should make you feel secure. A strong man, a strong leader in your household should make you feel secure. You understand? A man that exalts you, not a man because he got a beer gut and not other girls is going to look at him. That's fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And also they saying that this is a fad amongst college kids and fraternities. Listen, if you already got a starting a beer gut in college and that's your lifestyle, how do you think you're going to look in 5 years, in 10 years? It gets worse. You understand? So not only is see that's the thing like people put such huge emphasis on their bodies and on people's bodies because with training, but training also keeps you healthy. You know what I'm saying? It keeps like there's a lot of health complications and problems that come along with being overweight, being obese. You have high blood pressure issues, you have heart issues, you have visceral fat around your organs, your lungs, you know what I mean? So it's like you're celebrating people who don't give a shit about any of that, about their fucking health. When at the end of the day, we train people like myself, my boy Mark, Sean, Big Rob, CT. We train because we want to be, of course, we want to be strong. We're fucking men. I'm old school. I want to be the strongest motherfucker in the room. It is what it is. I want, when me and my girl is walking in the building, she proud than a motherfucker because she got the ultimate alpha fucking lion. She got the alpha lion in any given situation that we in. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want her feeling secure and happy and fucking elated that she got the baddest motherfucker in there. You know what I'm saying? So, but it goes way beyond how we look. You understand? It enhances your self-esteem, your confidence with yourself. People who have high self-esteem, not saying arrogant or cocky, but high self-esteem, there's nothing wrong with that. And high levels of confidence are willing to do more, are willing to take chances to better themselves. You know what I mean? And they end up being a little bit more successful in life. Rather than somebody timid, like, I don't know, I'll just sit here behind my desk and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and not only that, I say it all the time. I preach this, man. Like the hard work in the gym, it prepares you for hard work in life. It makes things not that difficult. When you're constantly you squatting heavy, you benching heavy, you burning out, you doing all of this shit, you putting yourself through like a stress intentionally, but it's still good for you. You are tapping into that willpower. You know what I mean? And the more you tap into it, the more readily available and accessible it'll be to you versus somebody who doesn't. So when a problem does arise, when they're fucking stuck and don't know what to do and want to cry and complain, you're like, really? That's it? That's the problem? Let me handle this shit. Boom, 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 boom. You fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do this shit for. It's for mental strength, you know. And being muscular, being and ripped or whatever, that's just a byproduct of that hard work, that discipline. You know what I mean? Now, it's a difference between being obsessed with your looks and that's why you train, or being a person who's fucking dedicated and driven by and bettering themselves by living a productive lifestyle and a progressive lifestyle. There's a huge difference, okay? And that's something that we got to recognize too, because I feel like the people on the side of obsession with their bodies, that can be a problem. That's not good. That's, to me, I look down upon it. That shit is fucking disgusting to me, especially for a guy. Cause I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You trying to be fucking sexy? That's for women to do, not for us. You know what I'm saying? Why you doing your hair? Like, who does their hair, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, let's be guys. Let's be men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying because you're not in the mirror all day long that you're not a man or you are a man. I'm just saying there's certain things that typically that men do and certain things that women do. And I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find me. You know, it's time for me to get ready. I take a shower, fucking lotion up, and I'm dressed and I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be spending 20, 30 minutes getting ready. That's not me. You know. But anyway, it is a fine line between those who are obsessed with their body image, and that's why they train, versus people who are just on a progressive path and want to be a better person. You know, and I'm telling you, when I say a better person, you can become a better person by training. You know, when I train with certain people, I remember the first time me and Mark Lobliner trained together. You know, to me, that's when you bond. You know, the first time, and I bonded with him because we went fucking hard, we went nutty, and that shit. He did everything. We both did everything that we laid out to do. You know what I'm saying? First time I trained with Stan Efferding, it was it was so refreshing to see somebody, you know, of his age and his stature, multimillionaire, you know, late 40s. He don't need to train that hard. He don't have to do that. He could coach and maintain. But no, he's like, let's fucking go all out, balls to the wall. I'm like, fucking let's do it. You know what I mean? I need people like that on my team. You understand what I'm saying? Thorough people, not people looking for shortcuts. So when I say, you know, it can make you a better person, it can. It can make you a more thorough person, a more solid fucking person when you're, you know, when you train with me, say me and John Doe train together and we fucking go all out. We beast out all the time, right? Now I'm alone, right? And I have something on my shoulders. It's time to do my delt raises. Dirty 30s. We call it the dirty 30s. 3 sets of 30. Heavy. Shit, ain't nobody here. I'm gonna just do 10. Fuck no. I'm gonna do 30 because I am alone and my self estimation is what really counts. That determines who the fuck I really am. You know what I'm saying? It's not I'm not doing it for them, for just because people are or are not around. I like one of my shirts say, do champion shit when nobody's around. That's what makes you a fucking champion and a winner at life. And you could practice that shit in the gym. It's fucking perfect. You know what I mean? So anyway, ladies, if you're into dad bodies, soft dudes, you know, that's fine. If that's what you just happen to be attracted to, that's fine. But don't go bashing guys that are in shape. Don't act like you wouldn't fucking go for a guy that's in good shape if he showed you some attention. It's probably an insecurity, and you know what? Everybody have their insecurities. You know what I mean? But look, face it, deal with it, and don't fucking try to negate what other people do to better themselves or to make themselves feel good, because it's none of your fucking business. You know what I mean? If you don't like guys that's in shape, that's fine. Why are you making a whole fucking article about it? That's fucking ridiculous. You clearly have an agenda, and your agenda is you're insecure. You know, and it's like, come on, that's really sad. You know, it's sad that you went out your way to fucking publish an article about dad bodies. I'm a dad. This is a dad body. When let me tell you something. When I'm at my kid's school. Whenever I'm in town, every week I'm there, a few times a week, having lunch with them. You know what I mean? And the other kids are looking at my kids in envy, like, damn, your dad is cool. He's strong. He's big. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Not I'm not just some chubby dude blending in with the crowd, and I'm not knocking that. I'm here for everybody, and if you are that chubby dude blending in with the crowd, I'll fucking help you. You know what I mean? If that's not what you want, you know what I mean. But oftentimes when we get older and we start having families, we just say fuck it, and I'll never say fuck it because I got kids, you know, and I want to be that ultimate role model and example. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, I went to Catholic school when I was a kid. Perfect example. And let me back it up. I always had my father in my life. My father was always in shape. My father was a real man. He taught me man shit. You shake a man's hand firmly with your right hand. You look a man in his eyes. Your word is your bond. Just endless lessons. You know what I mean? And he worked out. He had me fucking at 12 years old out jogging with heavy boots on. That's why I wear the Conan boots to this day. You know, doing sand sprints, interval training before y'all had a term for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just who my father is and who my father, you know, what he was to me. When I start venturing out and trying different churches or religious institutions, you know, I listen to the pastor, I check him out. He might be chubby. And I'm like, and I'm not judging, but I am judging because all of y'all are fucking liars if you say you don't judge people. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, how can I really follow this guy and he's overweight? You know, he preaches from the Bible, which talks about sins and seven deadly sins. One of them is gluttony. Here it is. He can't control. He don't have any control over that aspect of his life. So how can I follow him? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So, and I have my father, who's the ultimate example of a man already. So somebody had to, for me to take on a religious leader or spiritual guide, they got to be better than my father. And I never found that, honestly. You know what I mean? Like my father's one of the best men in my life, and honestly, CT Fletcher as well. Somebody that's fucking thorough. When they say they're gonna do something, they fucking do it. If they give you their word is golden. You know what I mean? Both of these guys are older in age, still can kick ass, still look great, and are fucking real men. You know what I'm saying? Not no soft. It's a lot of pussies in this world. Our society is becoming fucking pussified and very soft, and I don't like it. But in my circle, that's not happening. And with this article that this chick is writing, she's helping push men being soft and being pussies, saying that that's what we like. That's what you like so you can fucking run over that guy. Fuck that. I'm the man. I'm not saying I'm fucking rude. I treat my girls, anyone that I date or am with the utmost respect. I exalt her. I exalt women. I fucking love women to death. You know what I'm saying? I'll fucking do anything for you. But I am the man. You know what I'm saying? I wear the pants. So you want some fucking soft guy who you're hotter than so you can fucking call the shots? You're not going to respect that at the end of the day. You're going to talk shit to him. You're going to talk to him crazy. You're going to disrespect him in front of his friends. And it's not fucking cool. You know what I mean? You need a strong, solid man. And I'm not saying he has to be fucking super buff and ripped. But fucking, why not? Why shouldn't he be tight and in shape? You know what I'm saying? That says a lot about him up here. You understand? I'm not saying those fucking guys that's obsessed with their looks. I'm not saying that. I'm saying somebody who is progressive. If he's a firefighter, he trains to be the best fucking firefighter there is. If he's a cop, he's taking extra fucking martial arts classes or whatever to handle shit out in the street if it gets fucking if shit gets fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, listen, fellas, don't be, if y'all read that article, fuck that article. Comment on it. Tell her to go, tell her what she could do with that fucking article, man. And honestly, lady, chick, whoever you are, I hope you grow up a little bit and change your perspective, because that's not a healthy perspective at all. You know what I mean? And life is way more than looks. And the reason that most of us train are deep rooted and they're very beneficial psychologically, mentally, emotionally, and you know, you're trying to push away a bunch of solid, stable people. You know what I mean? For fun loving, beer chugging, chubby dudes. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. All right, y'all. Sorry I got a little long winded on that, but it is what it is. I feel a little passionately about it. All right, y'all. Check y'all out. Peace.